Before I do my trailer breakdown for Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, I figured we should talk about Moon Knight first, just because it's a shorter trailer, so there's not as much to talk about, but there's still some really cool things going on here. So of course, we have the Super Bowl has commenced. It is currently in progress. It's great already. Like I said, we got our Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness trailer. I'm going to do a trailer breakdown on that later, so stay tuned for that. I did a breakdown of the poster, which confirms another character that'll be in that movie. But first, let's talk about Moon Knight. So we got a new TV spot for Moon Knight. It's just a quick little 30-second thing, but most of it is new footage. So we're going to go and break down all of this new footage and how it can kind of help us start to piece together the story of this series, which of course is coming to Disney Plus on March 30th, I think it is. So really not that far away, next month. I cannot wait for it. But without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, let's jump into this. So of course we start off with the Marvel Studios logo, how it's customized for the Moon Knight series. And we have Marc Spector, who in the trailer is referred to as Stephen Grant, which of course Stephen Grant is one of Marc Spector's personalities. And it seems like actually possibly in this series, Stephen Grant will maybe even be his main personality. And maybe by the end of the series, he'll discover that like his true persona, or at least primary or original persona, is Marc Spector. So we have him dealing with this again, this dissociative identity disorder, that's what it is. Where he just has these multiple personas and identities, like split personalities, inside his head. And as you said in every other trailer, I can't tell the difference between my waking life and my dreams. And it's awesome. Literally, that whole line just fits so perfect with that series. You see him playing with the Rubik's Cube again. And then this shot is probably my favorite of the whole trailer. You have Oscar Isaac, it looks like he's on his knees or something. And all of a sudden you have this strange creature thing behind him, which I believe that is Khonshu. Khonshu, of course, is the Egyptian moon god. We saw a brief look at him in the first trailer, and it seems like he is here now. And you can see Mark, or Stephen, I'm going to call him Mark just because that's like his actual name, but he looks very confused here. He's also on his knees and looks kind of messed up and stuff. So I'd say that possibly this could maybe even be when he first gets his powers. If you don't know how it works in the comics, he is left for dead while he's on a mission. He works as a mercenary and he's left for dead in an Egyptian temple inside a pyramid, and then Khonshu ends up saving him. So I feel like that's what this could be happening right here in this shot. Maybe that's why he's so confused, because he thought he was going to die, but instead, no, he's being saved by a crazy moon god from the Egyptians, and he's just so confused. That's what I'm thinking is going on there. And then you can see just more confusion. There's going to be a lot of confusion from this character or characters throughout the series just because of the switching back and forth of the personas. But you can see him there in the bathroom, which we saw the rest of that scene later on in the original trailer, actually as Moon Knight. You can see he looks in the mirror and sees his reflection is not doing what he's doing. This March, we have a great shot of Ethan Hawke, our villain of this series. He's going to be playing Arthur Harrow, who we don't really know much about because he was a very obscure character from the comics. He was basically kind of just like a mad scientist. So there's going to be a lot of creative freedom with that character in this series. And it seems like he has a tattoo of like, I don't know what the actual name for it is, but it's like a balance thing. Where like, you know, it can go back and forth. And when Mark or Steven looks at it, it starts moving back and forth. And now, I don't have any tattoos, but I know for a fact that it's not supposed to do that. It does not start moving when you look at it. So clearly, again, that is his weird split persona thing kicking in again. It seems like maybe he has a connection, or at least a relationship, one of his personas, with Arthur Harrow. And you can see, you know, he seems all nice and innocent here, like, oh, I'm just trying to help you. But really the whole time, he is the villain. Great, another shot there. Another great shot, which I've talked about in the first trailer, I believe is from when he's in the pyramid, about to kind of die and then also get his powers. Arthur Harrow has some kind of stick that he's like slamming on the ground. I'm not sure if this is he seems definitely like a cult leader in this series, so I'm not sure if this is something to do with that, whether he actually is tapping into the more supernatural dark magic type stuff. That'd be pretty cool. But you actually see that this looks like, if you zoom in and look at this looks like a pyramid, possibly the same pyramid where Mark got his powers. So either this is actually what happens when he gets his powers, when he becomes Moon Knight, the guardian of the Egyptian moon god, or maybe Arthur Harrow actually goes here and actually does the slamming down of the stick at the pyramid. I don't know. But Oscar Isaac, Moon Knight, he's like, all right, I gotta suit up as Moon Knight. You got that great detail of like the bandages just wrapping around him, just mummifying him, and he becomes Moon Knight. We get this great shot of him there, and then you see him going off and fighting a bunch of mercenaries. I love how his cape comes out to actually form the shape of a crescent moon. That's awesome. And then you see him, I'm not sure if he threw it up. Probably he did. It's going to be kind of like a boomerang, where he'll like throw it and then it'll come back to him. But these are our first look at, I don't know the technical name for them, but basically they're moonerangs, or they're like batarangs for Batman, except for Moon Knight, they're moonrangs or moonerangs, because it comes right back to him. That is just awesome. I love that. And then he just turns around, and then it flashed up the logo. Moon Knight original series streaming March 30th, only on Disney Plus. I am so excited for this. This is my most excited, or most hyped for MCU Disney Plus series of the year. I'm super excited for the other ones as well, but this one just looks insane and so different from anything else we have seen before. So anyways, guys, let me know your thoughts on this in the comments below. What do you think about the brand new trailer for the Moon Knight Disney Plus series, or at least TV spot, Super Bowl spot for Moon Knight? And guys, of course, like I said, stay tuned for that trailer breakdown for Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness. But for now, thanks so much for watching. Please drop a like if you enjoyed this video, and hit the subscribe button so I can keep up to date on everything that goes on in the Marvel life.